YouTube, how the heck you doing? This is Corey here with Watcher of Realms. We are back at it again. We are definitely going to be victorious this round. Um, they have one attack left. We have four, but we're like 6% up. So this is a win. This round was something else, right? So they're Overlord 2, right? Actually, do they have their banner showing? There we go. Season 5 Overlord, they actually were number 29, I believe. So, super, super good opponent, especially for this round of 64. So, now we're going to be in top 32, which is really good. Ideally, we go ahead and win this next round as well, right? Get to top 16, and let's see how things shake out from there. But basically, the best way to describe how this round went was, holy crap, defenses were just... You can see it was not a good showing from your boy. Not today, at least. So, we're going to go through it like how we always do, right? Go through the defenses, then go through the attacks. Now, how these attacks went was south, and you'll see why, and I'm going to explain it. But it really was just... You just got to see it. Alright, so first and foremost, let's look at how the defenses did. I am changing this defense now because of this. This is concerning. I actually didn't see this one before, so let's see what they did. Slow down. Probably, I imagine, right? Rare dogs. Yep, they're waiting for everybody to get full ult. They're waiting for Reeve. Yep, rare dogs. Necros. That's smart. And then they're just going to double dog. Yep. Interesting. That's smart. That is smart. That's super smart, actually. You know, I gotta hand it to them. That's smart. Basically, they just trigger the ult, and as long as Reeve can't use his ult, there's less CC. Boreas isn't ulting, so there's less damage. There's really no threat because Yovar is not a AoE damage dealer. So, pretty safe for him to just do what he did there. So, I mean, that's a good attack. Smart. Alright, so they do this variation now. So, they're just going to run at me. So, what I imagine they probably do is they use the rare dogs. Honestly, that's smart. I'm going to let the guild know because that's kind of smart. Probably rare dogs, trigger everybody. Yep. Probably... Yeah, he's just copy and pasting. Yep, that's smart. Double dogs. I think he probably brought the axes and the healer as extra insurance just in case. Yep. This was kind of close though. Yeah. I mean, pretty solid overall. I actually like the strat. Makes a lot of sense. But yeah, that's why I'm going to go ahead and change this comp. This comp is just not... It's not doing what I needed it to do. Especially going forward. Now, here's the thing, right? Nobody... Let me go here. Nobody attacked this team. In all the Gladiator Gauntlet, nobody's attacked this team yet. So, this probably stays. This needs to change. Anyways. Let's go back here. Personal record. Here are the attacks. Now, I'm going to explain my rationale and what happens. So this is a Comet team. So first and foremost, I'm looking at this team. I think, okay, very high magic damage. Not going to be too much damage overall. As long as I have pretty strong magic damage tank. Dogs. Oh, wait. Wrong way. Dogs, right? And then Necros. So I'll probably drop double tanks. And here's what I see. Anora's not doing much damage. Comet's not doing much damage, right? And here's where things get a little bit wonky. I drop my Necros and I drop my healers. So everything here looks really good so far. Genuinely really good. I go ahead and drop... That was a lag. Go ahead and drop the Necros. Everything here looking solid. But here's where things go south. Constance has ulted. Anora has ulted. Comet is about to ult. So all these units now are just getting wiped. Just absolutely demolished at this point. Even though Constance dies, I'm now stuck in the blender of Cyrus. And that ends it. So now that I've actually watched this attack back, it is literally Constance triggering her ult, and these two just perfect timing. They got their ults too, right? So that's one of those kind of things where it just kind of happens. It seems like intentional based on the team to just keep everybody stunned up here and then just demolished. Because you're looking at 4, 5, 9 block. That's pretty high when you're looking at two very high potent damage AoE mages. So that's what causes this to fail. GG's. That's actually a really good team. I like that. Now let's see here. I think the remaining teams out of Chow are Praetus teams. So this one, not really much I can think of to do differently. I'm pretty sure this got beaten, but let's see. Pope team. Pope Pelagios. So at this point, this is a BP check. I'm probably going to do the similar strat here. Probably going to drop tank, necro healer, dogs, or something on that variation. So here's what's going on. Pretty good so far, right? Everything's looking solid. Super solid. This is good so far too. Now here's the thing. I am fine with all that's happening because Praetus is basically swapping between skeletons and the tank like he normally does. All this is good. But here's where things get scary. Constance is coming up. So Pelagios ults, I'm okay. So far, I'm okay. Right? I'm getting some heals in. I'm not doing horrible. And then that's... pause. That is literally where this run goes south. So Brokir goes ahead and triggers his passive. So he freezes the units. That little instance, he keeps, if you look, he just keeps freezing them over and over and over. And he's looping everything in. And at that point, Constance is ulted, Pelagios ults, everything is just going south. Now, the units are surviving pretty well. It's just that they just keep getting stunned up every couple of seconds. He's just stunning them. If you just look, that is the perfect description of just RNG just not going in my favor. It couldn't be any worse than that. That's actually insane. That is so insane. There's just nothing you do when that happens. Man. Alright, so we're basically challenging the same team, right? I think the other one had Lily. This is Carnelian, so similar in function, right? My goal was to never really kill any of the units anyways. It was mainly just to survive and pass through. So I remember this team. Pelagios has crazy rage regen. Just watch this. That bar is just going up quick, just constant. So what's going to happen here is Pelagios is going to ult. I also think Praetus drops the hammer any second now. Bam. I'm fine right now. I'm fine. I'm doing good. Now watch this, right? Constance is going to ult. And then Pelagios just gets a massive burst of rage right there. With Constance ult still up, this run is done. This run is done. There's nothing to do at that point. Constance ult duration was up just long enough for Pelagios to get that trigger and then just take out the team. Absolutely nasty work. That was nasty. That's nasty work. GG's. There's really not much I can do against that. That's a perfect timing off the Constance ult and Pelagios ult just kind of working together to really just nuke the team. That's just what happens. Sometimes you just get into those situations where Constance ult is just long enough to where Pelagios has the ability to cycle an ult. Mainly in this case it was towards the end of the duration, but he still gets to cycle an ult, right? And he's getting all those additional attacks that he normally would do anyways with the ult. Just too valuable. So, just way too strong. Now this, I don't know what happened. I'll just admit to it. I dropped my Garnets out of sync. But here's the thing, right? This is why timing is so important in this game as well, right? So watch this. I'm going to drop the tank. I'm off on my cost. I should have been at 10. I dropped it at 4.5, just about. Let me move out the way just a bit. Alright. So all this is fine, right? I'm cool with this because the tank was supposed to die. That was already planned. Here's where things get wonky. I drop a tank at 10 cost after these ults are gone. Tank should be dropped now. Oh wait, I'm dropping healer? Okay, that's fine. There we go. See? I stagger those Garnets ridiculously. Reason being, I dropped the Garnet guard at 3.5 cost remaining. So there was about half cost difference, which means all this happens moving forward. So I want to make this slow as possible. They're supposed to snipe him. They're too late. They're segmented. If they were set together, they would have gotten enough hits to put Pope low before Elowen would have been able to basically regen him. And they took out Pope, that would probably take out Nora. And that fails this run. That soul thing, I'm going to restart it. Just so you can see it, right? So, this is fine. Early, but whatever. I wait out these ults. Healer. I'm at 3 cost, 4 cost. I drop the Garnets out of sync. Watch this. Garnet guard hits him once. He hits him. Unlucky. Right? Also, they got frozen. So that was a little bit unlucky too. That's another factor, right? Whenever you get to this stage, every little interaction just starts to count tremendously. Frozen. GG. At this point, this run is done. There's not a single thing that I can do. Wash my hands with it. It's a loss. But it's fine. Right? It happens. Sometimes you get horrible Brokir RNG like I did. Sometimes you don't, right? But we were able to come out with a dub on this one, thankfully. We'll see what the next round entails. I am not challenging any Pope Praetus teams. I'm going to go ahead and change this team now. Honestly, I might get rid of the Pelagios here. Use Maw. We'll see how it does in the next video. I'm going to adjust this lineup and see what we can do. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you.